There is no such thing as bulking foods and cutting foods. Now, yes, there are common bulking foods like whole grains, red meats, healthy fats, all that fun stuff. And there are common cutting foods like vegetables, lean meats, fruits, low dairy options. But that does not necessarily mean these are bulking foods and these are cutting foods. And let me tell you why. The goal for bulking is to build muscle, add size and strength, and overall build as much healthy tissue onto your frame. The goal for cutting is to reduce body fat, maintain or even potentially build muscle, and overall really sculpt our look. There are better foods for bulking and there are better foods for cutting. But with that being said, there aren't specific foods that you need to be eating while bulking, and there are not specific foods that you need to be eating while cutting. Let me give you the quick breakdown. When you're bulking, the calories are gonna be a little bit higher. When you're cutting, they're gonna be a little bit lower. Now, when you're bulking, you're gonna be having more calorically dense foods, while when you're cutting, your foods are gonna be a little bit more volumized. The focus while bulking is to grow and build as much strength and muscle as possible, while the focus while cutting is to reduce body fat and to maintain that muscle and potentially build on it. I'll touch on that in just a second. The portion sizes for bulking are gonna be larger, and the portion sizes for cutting are gonna be a little bit more controlled. But with that being said, they both require a balanced, nutritious diet. Now, while you are cutting, if you are wanting to build muscle while within a cut, you need to be making sure that you are having the correct amount of protein each and every day. So at the bare minimum, I would highly recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is the amount that you need to be eating each and every day. So for example, if you weigh 200 pounds and you are in a calorie deficit, you need to be having 200 grams of protein each and every day to allow yourself to for sure maintain the amount of muscle mass that you have, but also potentially build muscle while within the process. Now, the foods that you eat when within either a bulk or a cut do play a role, but it's not always about what you are eating, but about how much you are eating. So it's important to make sure that you are staying within your macros, your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats. As long as you are hitting all of those markers each and every day while within a calorie surplus or a calorie deficit, you are going to achieve the goals that you are wanting to achieve. So with all of that being said, there are not specific bulking foods and there are not specific cutting foods. In theory, you could borderline eat whatever you want as long as you are hitting your macros on a day-to-day basis. So if you're on a cut and you want to have whole grains, red meats, healthy fats like nuts and avocados, by all means, go for it. Just don't go over your macros. And if you are bulking and you want to be having more lean meats, more vegetables, more fruits, go for it as long as you're hitting your macros.